I have been fine, taking care of the Lord, and I really appreciate to be alive today. Now, guys, I want first to thank you so much. We have a lot of new subscribers, and we really appreciate you. We really thank you. We really pray for you that may the Lord bless you, may the Lord enlarge you, may the Lord protect you, may the Lord uplift you from one glory to the other. To the returning subscribers, our prayer is just like that. May the Lord enlarge you, may the Lord protect you, may the Lord change your name from better to best. We really thank you, we appreciate you. We don't take your time for granted. Just opening your phone or whatever you use to watch us, we really appreciate. Today, guys, I want us to travel all the way to Ocho Rios. We see the beauty of that city, courtesy of our two employees, Dee Mwango and Arwa, and the Dream Team. Dream Team led by Kino, we appreciate you. We are happy that you made it happen. To our two beautiful ladies to go to Ocho Rios and show us the beauty of this city. Kino, we salute you with your team. The sponsors of Dream Team, we really appreciate you because of arranging for this take a getaway. Is it a getaway? Yeah. A getaway to go and just rest and have a good time. We have seen a lot of things that we have been shown by this wonderful team. And I want specifically thank Arwa because she has done justice to the city of Ocho Rios. You know, this is the type of a girl, and actually I'm growing to love this woman because she will entertain anyone. She will dance at anywhere. She will laugh with anyone. She will greet people all the way. And no wonder she is creating friendship all the way. Actually, before even I preempt him, let us go through the city of Ocho Rios, courtesy of Arwa. Let me start with Arwa because she has really done a lot in that city. First of all, we capture the real estate. Actually, I don't know the name of the estate, but it was so beautiful to go around that estate. The estate is made up of actually many houses that I'm sure are 2-bedroomed or 3, I'm not very sure of that, 2 or 3-bedroomed houses. And I really loved the outside of the house. Very well pavements, made pavements, marram roads. The estate looked absolutely stunning. And there were palm trees planted all around the estate. And by the way, I saw something else that was very unique. By the way, in Kenya, we have such estates, gated community estate. But I'm yet to find an estate in Kenya. Maybe if I am wrong, I can be corrected by the Kenyans in the house, whereby the estate has got gym, it has a swimming pool, it has a children's playground. Yes, I've seen estates with the children's playground and swimming pool, but I have not yet seen an estate with a gym. Maybe there are. Maybe you can comment down below and tell us. So in this estate, we saw that it has a gym where the people that live in that estate, actually it was an Airbnb. So most of the people that come to live there, I'm sure they are people that travel from abroad and they come to Jamaica as tourists. So they are mostly the ones that are rented, that rent those houses. And I saw that those houses are very well paved with very beautiful pavements, very good roads, gated, a very nice gate. And the wall, something else I saw, the wall is actually stone made, if I'm not wrong. And it had this plant that sticks on the wall that was making it so beautiful. There were also palm trees, and I think I had said that. And then there is bananas. I'm not sure whether they are bananas or plantain, planted within the estate. It was looking awesome, very beautiful. Then she took us through the Airbnb they were staying in. It was a 2-bedroom, if I'm not wrong, with very nice beds, very nice toilets. I really admired the bathroom and the toilets. Very well made, very beautiful, very clean. It was awesome. So that is courtesy to shorn Arwa, who took us around the estate, and we saw all that. And then she took us somewhere else. I don't know the name of the beach, but I remember there was a garden called Tranquility Garden. And in that garden, there were trees, there were chairs where people can chill and have a good time. It was so beautiful, a lot of trees, a lot of pavements. And I could see that some of these gardens in Jamaica, they are so beautiful. I think because Jamaica is a tourist destination country. There are so many tourists that come to Jamaica. Because in that garden, Tranquility Garden, where you can just go and chill when you're feeling tired, when you're feeling that you don't want to be disturbed. It was a quiet place with a lot of trees, with a lot of cool air. And then she took us to where there was what is it called? What is it? A waterfall. A waterfall. It was epic. People going up the waterfall, and she tried to go up the waterfall. Actually, she had told us if she doesn't make it to the top, she will stay in Jamaica until she makes it to the top. I did not see her at the top of the waterfall, but I saw people climbing on top of the waterfall and having a good time, just chilling inside the water with water flowing on your head, on your body. It was awesome. The water is so clean and the water flow looked very beautiful. And something else I realized, as she was going from where she was dropped by the Uber or the taxi to the waterfall, there was the offices where you go and register the things that you have. And I realized that is something else I saw in Jamaica. There are some lockers or closed, what can we call them? Apartments. They have doors and you're supposed to pay for them. Then you're given a key, then you can put your belongings in those lockers, and then you close, then you go to the waterfall, to the river actually. And I tell you that I saw that very, very, I don't know whether there is a place like that in Kenya, but I found it very, very wonderful, because when you're going to these places, you go with a lot of luggage, a lot of clothes, because you go and change over and wear clothes that you're going to maybe go to the beach with, or to the waterfall with. And therefore you need somewhere to put your belongings. And I found this very, very good idea. So she went down. Actually there were some steps, very beautiful steps. And she could not wait. Actually she was running along those steps so that she can go and reach the waterfalls. The waterfalls were epic. A lot of tourists. And I was saying I would want to just go and see the sight. I don't think in Kenya we have such big waterfalls. There is one in Thika, and I think I'll try to go there. Thika is a town in central Kenya, and I think there is a waterfall, but not as big as the waterfalls I saw in Jamaica. Very beautiful waterfalls with very many people around the rivers, just enjoying the flow of the water, just enjoying the water dropping on them from top, just enjoying being just there in the waterfall and walking through the stones up. It was epic. Something else I saw, so shorn Arwa showed us inside the waterfall, there were some stones that were written people's names. And she actually scripted her own name there. And it was so beautiful seeing people's names. I'm sure the people who have visited that waterfall, their names are just scripted on the stones. It was so, so beautiful. Then she took us to the beach. The beach, Jamaicans are friendly. We cannot even be able to explain. Do you know Sean reached the beach, and there were so many ladies that they were with at the beach. Some of them were holding for her the key. She was carrying the key to the rocker I have talked about, and she was going inside the water. There was somewhere the water was dropping from up, and the ladies were just down, and the water falls on them. So Shonarwa joined them, and they were dancing. You know, this girl, one thing I've noticed with her, she will dance anywhere. And she joined, she's so easy. She copes with the people very, very quickly. She adapts to new environment very, very quickly. Because I was wondering, this lady has gone alone. Actually, she had left Kino, Esther, and Dee Mwango in the Airbnb, in the estate. And she went alone to this waterfall. So I was wondering, this woman, she's very daring. But I saw that within no time, she had made friends, and they were dancing inside the water together, and it was so beautiful. Actually, Shonarwa, I really congratulate you. You are a person who can actually create friendship within a second. So those ladies were asking her, what are your plans for the night? And I'm sure, because later in the video, when they were almost leaving Ocho Rios, but that is not where I'm going to end this video. When they were almost leaving Ocho Rios, we saw Shonarwa when she was showing us around the estate. She arrived where Kino was, and they were discussing about last night's experience. And they had gone to, I think they had gone to a club. I'm sure of that. They had gone for a party. And Kino was telling her, I've never seen a lot of energy like your energy. I've never seen someone with a lot of energy like you, Shonarwa. Because this is a girl who will vibe anywhere, who will cope with anyone, who will just go to a strange place and act like she has been there forever. So, according to Kino, and actually Shonarwa, when she arrived in the club, she was actually dancing, screaming, and actually in the waterfall we saw her screaming, welcome to Jamaica. Everywhere she goes, she'll scream, welcome to Jamaica. And I love her vibe. I love her energy. I love the way she can entertain people and feel at home wherever she goes. So in the club, Kino was telling her, I could not imagine that energy from you. She danced in the club, and she was saying that she could go to the DJ and tell him the song to put. She was so entertaining in the club, and I could see that Kino really was happy with what happened to the club. So they had a good time. They had a wonderful time in the club, and that is actually Arwa, because she will not just, actually she was saying, I don't have to go to somewhere to party, then I just become like I don't want to talk, I don't want to do things. I have to enjoy myself, and I'm sure they really enjoyed themselves when they were there. We didn't see a lot of photos on that party thing, but according to what they were saying, it's like they really enjoyed themselves. And according to Shonarwa, Kino was always looking at where Shonarwa was, because she was all over. She has a lot of energy to move from one place to the other, socializing, talking to people, making friends. It is just like her. And then there is this video. They went again, all of them, Dee Mwango, Shonarwa, Esther, Kino, to the beach. And I loved the way they were jumping from up there to the water. It was epic. The beach was very beautiful. And before even they went to that beach, we saw Arwa again moving from one shop to the other, actually trying to buy a bikini. I'm sure of that. And I was so entertained by the fact that Jamaicans really promote their country. It is the only country where I've seen that their bikinis, their dresses, they have the flags of that country, the colors of the flag, and also the colors of Rastafarians. I'm sure the colors of the reggae music and so on. Most of their clothes are actually having the colors of Jamaica, the colors of Rastafarians. And Shonarwa whatever she bought had the colors of Jamaica. Every shop I could see the clothes that are there, most of them have the colors of Jamaica. This is a very good way of promoting the products that come from your country. And I'm sure that in Jamaica, though the people in the comment section are going to tell us, a lot of businesses thrive because there is a lot of tourists and there is these clothes that are labeled with the colors of the flag of the country, the colors of the greatest movement, the reggae movement in Jamaica. The colors are so conspicuous in everywhere you go. So as Shonara was taking us from one shop to the other, this was very clear. And I remember one time, I don't know whether it is Dee Mwango who was telling us, Jamaicans really promote their own. Like the musicians in Jamaica get their music played a lot in Jamaica. They support one another. And I could see it clearly because actually the people that are selling the shops, they get a lot of money because many people come to the beaches. They want these bikinis that have the colors of Jamaica, the colors of Rastafarians. It was so beautiful. And then the pavement, she was showing us, the shops. You could see the beauty of that city. We saw a lot about Ocho Rios. Even if we have never gone to Jamaica and reached Ocho Rios, it's like already I know every part of Ocho Rios because of what they have captured in their videos, both Dee Mwango, Kino and Arwa. Then the last day they went to swim and they had an epic time, a good time in the water, swimming, competing, jumping in the water. It was so enjoyable, it was so epic, and we really enjoyed all that movement in Ocho Rios. The climax of all was when they were on the road going back to Kingston, I'm sure, and their vehicle broke down. You could see the forest, the beauty, and actually even when they were on the beach was surrounded by mountains and forest. Jamaica is beautiful, guys. All of us would want to go there. All of us would eager to go there. I could see, as Shonara was showing us, there were mountains surrounding there. Is it the sea or the ocean? People are going to tell us. The sea. I'm sure it is a sea. Because I was told by someone, the Kingston is surrounded by the Caribbean Sea. I don't know whether Caribbean Sea extends up to Ocho Rios, so they are going to tell us. And we can see the mountains and the forest, very beautiful place. Sometimes when I hear about Jamaica, I really eager to go and see. The other day I was talking about the Brew Coffee Mountains. The best coffee in the world comes from Jamaica, in the Brew Coffee Mountains. And I tell you that when you learn about Jamaica, you just eager to go. Then the other day, I don't know whether it was Dee Mwango buying fruits. Actually, I think they were on the way, either they were in Trenchtown, or they were on the way from Ocho Rios to Kingston. And we could see Dee Mwango buying fruits. And Arwa joined her, and she was asking the name of the fruits. Jamaica is so rich in terms of agricultural products, in terms of tourism, beaches, in terms of rivers, and I'm sure the economy of Jamaica must be very good. They are going to tell us in the comment section. So we saw Shonara asking the name of the fruits. I've never also seen that fruit. And she was being told that fruit is usually roasted. I've never seen a fruit that is roasted. But we are going to see it soon. You know the tingo. We are believing God that we will one day arrive in the soils of the Caribbean, specifically in Jamaica. And we see all this beauty we are seeing in camera. I'm sure when you see it in reality, it is even more beautiful than on the camera. So there were two fruits. I could not actually get to know what they are. That fruit that is usually burnt, people are going to tell us the name of that fruit in the comment section. And then there was the apple, the purple apple. I could see Arwa eating it. You know the apples we are used to here in Kenya are the apples that come from South Africa that are, is it pink or red in color? Red and green in color. We are not used to purple apples, and I saw, guys, we had to stop because the battery went off, and therefore we are coming back, and we are talking about the fruits in Jamaica. There are plantain, there is a apple. I was talking about the purple apple, and I was saying it's not in Kenya, but we have the red and the green apple in Kenya. And therefore I found that Jamaica has a variety of fruits. And maybe, I don't know whether in Jamaica there are pineapples. Maybe you can comment there in the comment section below. You tell us whether there are pineapples in Jamaica. Here in Kenya we have pineapples, we have bananas, we have oranges, we have, what are they called? Lemons. We have apple, which we buy from South Africa. We have pawpaws. We have, we have variety of fruits. But I saw Jamaica has a lot of variety of fruits. Apart from the coffee that is found in the Blue Mountains, what are the other cash crops of Jamaica? Please comment for us to learn more about what we can find in Jamaica. The other thing that was shocking to me about this land that we all love is that the town, Kingston, and the airport are separated by the Caribbean Sea. And one of the YouTubers was telling us to go to the airport, you have to cross in between the sea, and the sea is separated with the stones. I don't know what kind of stones will prevent the water from actually getting on the way. Maybe the Jamaicans here can tell us what kind of stones separates the Caribbean Sea from the route that goes to the airport, so that water does not flood in the airport. I mean, on the route to airport. Because this YouTuber was saying, if it happens that this water flows, then you'll be forced to go to the airport using a ferry or a ship, something like that. And it was very astonishing. The other thing that I have found in Jamaica is that they have wonderful clothes. We could see Dee Mwango actually going along, I think it was Trench Town, shopping for clothes. So, though we are talking about Ocho Rios, we can see that Jamaica as a country has a lot of wealth in terms of all that we have said about Ocho Rios, and we're going to go running about these parishes as this empress of ours take us from one parish to the other. And we are eager to learn more, guys. It is so fulfilling and it is so joyful to learn about Jamaica, the country we all love. Now, guys, as I finish this video, I want to really tell Arwa and Rocio pole sana. They were mugged in Nairobi city. Rocio was just carrying a bag, and somebody, a thief, just came riding a motorbike, and this is very common in Nairobi, riding a motorbike and actually snatched the bag from Rocio. And this, I think, happened because they target the white people, because they know these people don't know about Nairobi. As like I have stayed in Nairobi for the last more than 30 years, and I've never experienced anything so shocking, because they really learn the people who are new, and they capitalize on mugging them, they capitalize on stealing from them. Though even as robbers, if you keep your phone carelessly, of course it will be taken away. I'm not saying that Rocio was careless, because actually they were targeting her because they can see she's new. And therefore he snatched the bag, and the bag contained a phone, camera, those things that belong to Rocio. So sorry, Arwa and Rocio, and we hope that you're going to continue with the journey. You're not going to get discouraged. You're not going to be carried away by what happens. There are so many things that keep coming on our way to victory, but we overcome them by being positive and moving forward. And guys, I want us to stop at that, and we really thank you once again. We ask you kindly to share our video, subscribe, road to 5,000 subscribers. Kindly help us to reach the 5,000 subscribers, and we're going to appreciate a lot. See you during the next video.